Well, welcome to Jesus Girl Betty, where God erased my mark. Well, I came on to say that I'm not a psychiatrist. I'm not licensed to say someone is mentally disturbed. I can only say that I watched a lot of people on YouTube that the people that they describe as a narcissist was in my life. So to like talk about it or think about it, those people are really disturbed. And you can't love them because they're unlovable. They are really negative people. They come into your life, they roll out the red carpet. At the end of that carpet, there's danger, there's hurt. There is like nothing that you can ever describe because if someone love on you, like if you're a person that give yourself to another individual because you're married, your friendship, just totally boyfriend and girlfriend, or sometimes it can be your boss, it can be your friend, it can be your child, it can be your cousin, it can be whomever. But this spirit that called the narcissist, I'm not a doctor, I'm not licensed to say no one is that the narcissist. But I have experienced that from a boyfriend, a friend, and those spirits that I had was really rough. It's already like I keep saying that when you meet someone and you get to know them and they show you a beautiful person, which is you, they give you back you. So you kind of fall in love with yourself. And then everything you like, they like. Everything, just about everything. Oh, you did that too? Because they study you. And I just think that that is so horrible. But I came on to say people, women's, you got men's are like that. So the children don't be narcissists. They don't. It won't be. They can have those tendencies because we all have some. But when they come into 19 years old, then it sticks, and then they can be diagnosed as that thing. But we have to be really careful who we meet because it is really dangerous to meet a person that you share your life with, share your home, like you sharing your whole life with this individual, and they come in for the kill. They with you because what you have in the bank, how you look, what can you give them? You are a supply. You are an object. They do not love you. They like, oh, she got this, oh, he got this. Oh, and they go after you. They pretend that everything you got, how you got it, and they would go bankruptcy to buy a new car just to impress you, to get you. But you best believe everything they giving you, they marking it down because you owe them. It is so hard. Like, I do not want to deal with anybody and they go behind your back and talk about you like a dog. Like if you a friend of a narcissist, if all the friends get together and share notes, you will find out that that individual ain't good for you. You'll find out that everything that that individual said, everything she said, was a lie. So we have to be real careful, y'all. And that's why you go on YouTube. I know I started listening to R.C. Blank, Dr. Carmen Bryan. I started listening to Hella Cellular. And I started listening to Pink Girl Teaches and Just Say No to the Knocks. It's a whole lot of them out there. Those are just the ones that I enjoy. And I'm learning about that. And I'm saying, wow, these people are really dangerous. And you can look at listening to those people that I named so you can know. I just know that I encounter with those individuals. I didn't have a friend. I didn't have a mate. I didn't have. Oh my God! It is really rough for you to be I just say, stay away. When you find out a person, if somebody said that individual is a narcissist, I think you should stay away from them. I know you can. And they take your identity. They take your whole identity away from you. They tell you how to wear your clothes. They tell you how to clean up. I don't do that like that. Do it like this. Everything you do is wrong. Everything that you do is wrong. They change your whole life around, and then when if your mom in there, and when you walk out the room, they'll act like you crazy, you retarded. They talk about you. Uh, Everything that they do, and their shortcomings, they put it on somebody else, and they call their friends. They lie. They are liars, and some of them, some all narcissists ain't greedy. Some of them can take care of themselves, and they'll take care of you to control you. So you have to be very careful. I'm not a doctor. I had experience, and I listened to R.C. Blake, Dr. Carmen Bryant, and I listened to Helen Settler, I'm sorry, and Pink Girl Teaches, and Just Say No to the Knock. And when I listen to them, I've been listening to R.C. Blake and Dr. Carmen Bryant and Helen Settler. I've been listening to them for a whole year now. And I just started listening to Pink Girl Teaches and Just Say No to the Narc. But we have to just say no to the narc and let them know it is so much information out here that you can get. If you're dealing with people who kiss you and hit you and give you compliments and take it back, that is something to look. Don't think it's strange. Somebody love on you, and when they meet you, like I said, they roll out that red carpet, they hug you, they squeeze you, and you the best thing that happened to them. And after a while, yeah, they showered. I got showered with gifts, more gifts. I had anything I wanted, but I wasn't. I'm not that kind of person. So I'm just easy going. I didn't need all that. So I thank God that God got me out of there, and I know all the numbers, like the things to say that what I did. I didn't know back then. This was years ago, but it's still touching because I was living with a disturbed person and did not know it, and I thought he was a wonderful person because he paying attention to me. We have to pay. I love myself now, y'all. I didn't think much of myself back then, but I know who I am. I'm Jesus Girl Betty. God erased my mark. So I love myself. I fell in love with myself. And as even looking at this, like, okay, if he gave me in the beginning, wow, I'm a great person. If you was mimicking me, and so the love that God gave me, I spread it to you. And if you make me fall in love with the love of Jesus, that's how it went. It kind of like backfired because it gave me more confidence when I started watching them, the videos, because now I know that you fell in love with me and I'm a wonderful person. I got it going on. So I just thank God. Y'all watch your friends. Watch your loved ones. You just got to watch. And when you see your loved ones even in there, just pray for them because it's hard to get out. It is very hard to get out because that spirit that's on them is so evil. But it's cunning. It's very cunning. It's sneaky. And they think it got charisma. But that charisma don't come from God. You got to watch people with charisma. And I ain't saying all people with charisma is like that, but I said you got to watch them. Because they come with that charm and that charisma, and they sweep you off your feet. And then next 2 or 3 months, they'll be choking you up. They'll sleep with anybody. Male, female. They don't care. They'll sleep with an animal. They'll sleep with a cat. They do not care. So you got to watch them. They'll sleep with a child. They just awful people. Really, for real. Awful. Awful people. Horrible. Run. If you see these people, listen to R.C. Blake. He got some things. Now, he don't always talk about that, but he do have some. You can look him up. And Dr. Carmen Bryan, she is a doctor. So she know all about it. Dr. Helen Seller, she's an apostle. She come the spiritual way. She knows all of those things. I listen to them. I listen to Pete Girl teachers. I listen to Say No to the Not. And those are teachers that study. I have not studied. I have experience. And when I listen to them, I said, okay, that's what I was dealing with. Oh, I discarded him. I blocked him. I blocked him. I left him. I left. Oh, I left and went to the shelter. I didn't know that I discarded him. And I discarded him. And I shut off all communication. He didn't know where I was. He was going crazy. My friend that was telling me that he was going crazy. He was doing crazy stuff. But I had no idea what I was dealing with. He just bossed me around. I couldn't even think. My friends, when I'm like an outgoing person, I love people. I'm a people person. And when he come around, shut down time. Shut down. I couldn't even speak. I couldn't speak. It wasn't like I was like, oh, wonderful person. No, it was that you dumb, you black, you stupid, you ugly. Don't nobody like you. Don't. They think you're stupid. So I just thank God that I listened. And now I know all these years I thought something was wrong with me. Something was wrong with me. But when I got saved, I knew nothing was wrong with me, but I still couldn't understand how could somebody love and hate you at the same time. And I wanted to be with you. Jealous. I'm talking about jealous. He can talk to all the women everywhere. But you say hi to his brother, his brother. He want to hide you in a room. He want to say he going to get you. Like just crazy, jacked up stuff that I went through from 15-year-old baby. Talk to 34, 30, 31. Yeah. Met another one. But God, God he's like, come. Get away. It's like, And I didn't know I still didn't know what I was dealing with. But when I found out I was dealing with, I'm like, wow, he not like that. That's because I was not the main person. I wasn't the main supply. I might have been second, third, fourth, or whatever. Or something to get away from when all those other ones made him mad. And I'll stroke his ego. Because that's what I was for him. And that's it. That's all. I thought he was my friend. But when I started watching these videos, I'm like, okay. And I started getting stuff. Wow. Okay, stuff like that. So I pray for the new supply. Well, I was supplied, but I wasn't like in the group. I wouldn't put myself in the group because I wasn't in the group. But I pray for them. I pray for anybody who come get in contact with them. I don't go on their page. I look, everything is blocked down. And it is horrible how a person, you can see a person and then their whole face changes. And they do not look the same at all because all of the hurt and the bruise that they take from this person. That person suck you dry, and they are takers. That's what their name should be. Pretend takers. Pretend takers. That's what their name should be. Because that's what they do. They pretend that they take everything that you got. They want every part of your body. They want every part of your bank account. They want every part of your car. You want to go with somebody because they co-sign. Ask them, if you don't mind me asking you, why did you get in a relationship with that individual. It's a beautiful person, beautiful. Oh, she co-signed for me. She co-signed for you. Not that I love her. I can't do without a beautiful smile. Got a beautiful smile. Beautiful young lady. Didn't say her qualities or nothing. She co-signed for me. Second on her job. Second demand on her job. Oh, I said, wow, that's... And I said, thank you, Jesus. And I know I was the lucky one. I knew that I was the lucky one. And I thank God. Thank God. I said, well, you treat her right. Because I knew, if I know, I'm looking, and I would know that if we would have continued on, I'll know how you treat me. And I thank God that God tapped me on the shoulder. Say, this is not for you. This is not for you. I pray for them every day. But we know, unless the living God come down here, they don't change. They don't change. They change partners. They change when they walk out a person's face. They change that. But they don't change their ways. And she not weak. I wasn't weak. You wasn't weak. You got a bomb personality. You got charisma. My charisma comes from God. My charisma comes from... I don't think I got charisma. I think I got boldness from God, and I love people. So I wouldn't call that charisma, because I think that charisma is charisma, and I think it's some good... I know it's some good charisma out there. But y'all watch them charming people and them charisma people and come in your face and sweep you off and come too close, come too quick, all the time, just right there, just sweep you off your feet. You hold back. Don't listen to these videos. I don't care if you ever dealt with one or you don't know one, you don't plan to deal with one. Listen to the videos. I'm talking about, you can have a friend that you've been knowing for 30 years. 30 years, and you turn around watching these videos, you be like, okay. You know, you just have to be mindful, because those are some real evil people, and they don't like nobody. They don't like nobody. I had one friend that supposed to be my friend, and the person would say, okay, I don't feel like getting out the car to pump the gas, and then, okay, well, give me your money. Nice, me. I ain't saying I'm just like all that, but I'm saying, okay, you don't feel like getting out the car. Give me the money. Okay, yeah, you want to get up and show your shape anyway. Excuse me, you said you didn't feel like getting out the car. So I did the nice thing to do what? To say, I'll do it for you. I'll go pay for the gas. That's almost, the people do, they give you backhand compliments, or stuff like that. I don't know if that was a backhand. That part wasn't a backhand compliment, but I'm trying to do something nice for you, and then now you want to say, oh, you want to show your shape off. Like stuff like that. Never give people credit. Always grouchy. Always talking about people. I had no idea I had a couple of people in my circle that was like that. You have to clean your circle off. If you got somebody in your circle just negative, always talking about people, and then when they get in their face, how you doing? This is like you talking about the pastor. You talking about your pastor, then when you come, oh, how you doing, pastor? Talking about your sister, how you doing, sister? We got to be mindful. We got to be mindful. We can't get out here. Just listen. I know I probably rambling. I'm finna get off of here because I really just came off to say, watch who you be around with. I'm not a doctor, but I was around the people that I listened to describe as a narcissist. I was around a couple of them, and I was in a relationship with him for quite some time. So I can't tell y'all everything that I went through, but I went through some stuff, and it's not like it's crazy. So This Jesus girl Betty, God erased my mark, and I'm happy, better than I ever been before. I love the love of the Lord, and I just like to come on and thank y'all for Dr. Carmen Bryan, Helen Sadler, and Pink Girl Teachers, and just say no to the knock. And I love y'all with the love of Jesus. And thank y'all for putting those videos out there so I can know what I was dealing with. And my life has really changed because now I know and I see and I'm careful because it's not easy. It's women's, older women's, young women's, to lay your heart down and lay your, once that God go down and you loving that man, you loving that woman, and you got a creature behind that,